Okay, welcome to this video. So as you know, I normally don't review solar lights on this channel, but I stumbled upon this brand called Fabstyl on Amazon. I will put the link in the description below. But there's something about these that really sets them apart from the rest of all the other solar lights that you see on the market. So if you're, like a homeowner or just someone who likes lights, then this video might actually be very interesting to you. So okay, so in front of me I have two different styles. The company is called Fabstyl, and I have been using this version for a few months now, and they're great. And then I noticed that they also have another version, but a different style, which I just purchased, and I'm going to be unboxing that as well. But let me just talk about these and what really sets them apart. So what you normally see on the market right now is that they're all the solar lights, they charge up from the sun, but normally what happens is the color of the light is normally just like what we call a 6000K, so a very bluish white, right? And normally that's nice, but it doesn't really make it look nice in your backyard or just accent lighting wise. The blue light just doesn't look good. So what you really want is like the warm light, like a warm yellowish light. And what this company does is that they offer that warm toned light, but they also do RGB. So they do the different colors, so like red, green, blue, purple, also that white. And of course they do the nice warm white. And there's also a little trick to these lights. But first of all, let's unbox them and show you what's inside, and then we can go from there. So let's unbox the this style. This is the outdoor wall light. So taking a look at the box here, I've got high brightness, lock any color, smart sync operation, synchronize, change light color. Okay, so what's really cool about these lights is that, okay, well, I already opened one, and these are the set that I haven't opened yet. But it comes with the instruction manual, and it comes with the screws, which I've taken out, but you will see them in the next box here. Okay, so let's put this aside. All right, so I bought the 4-pack. They come in 2, 4, and 8. And here we are. Let's take a look at one of these. Okay, so we've got a really nice, big, wide solar panel here. Another trick is that you see this flap, this protective cover here? Never remove this, because what it does is it actually protects the surface of that solar panel. What happens is, if you guys been purchasing solar panels, the first thing you do is rip this off, right, and you put it outside. And what happens within a couple months or a year is that it starts fading. So you'd have this like white fade over it, and you can't really get rid of it. There are ways, right? But it just never really works. And what I found, the trick is that you basically leave this film that it comes from the factory, just leave it on, and it will protect that solar layer here from fading. Okay, so here we are. Let's go back to the light here. It's pretty much plastic construction here, which is fine. And then here on the bottom, this is what we see here. Okay, so this one is actually very nice because it has these projector lenses. So what happens is that when you turn it on, it projects these like beams that are pretty nice. And there's 3 of them, right down. You can project down your wall or wherever you want, and it's pretty, like, it's projected, so it's kind of like a spot. And then here, so that's nice, right? And then to mount it, you've got 2 holes, so you just put in 2 screws and it'll lock it in, right? And then we've got on the bottom here, we've got 3 lights, and these are RGB lights. So if you look closely, you can see the different colors in there. And we've got on, off, right, and then the mode. So on, off basically turns it on, right? Now we've armed it to be on. And then they do have a light sensor, which I haven't been able to find, but it's somewhere in here. because if you just cover the top, okay, so for this model it is on the top. All right, so what happens is once you cover the top, right, then the lights start turning on. And let me just tell you what happens when you press mode. So mode basically can shift, you can go between the different colors, and then what really sets this apart is that there's a mode where it kind of constantly cycles throughout all the RGB colors. And so you have two of them, right? And then they're all cycling through the RGB colors. And what this one does is that it actually synchronizes somehow between all the units. So if you have like, I'm not sure what the maximum is, but if you have like 10 of these, and you have them all throughout your backyard around your house, they will all sync the same color at the same time, right? So let me just show you here. Before I sync it, let me show you the colors. I'm going to turn the studio light off here. One sec. Okay, so now that it's off, right, you can see the spotlight that I was talking about. So there's 3 of them. See that? So for example, if you have it against the wall, it will look something like this. See? That's pretty nice, right? And then right now, the mode that was automatically selected is the color changing mode. So it's cycling through all the different colors. So right now we've got the blue, we've got the white, this is the super white, and then we've got the warm white, and we're into red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, goes to purple, and then we go with, and then it recycles. See that? That's pretty nice, right? And then when you hit mode, so say you want just red. Here we are, we're just in red. Oh, okay, no. So now we've got strobe, so we've got it cycles through without the fade, and then here we are. So if you want just red, right? I'm just pressing the mode button, then it'll always be red. So anytime it turns dark, it turns red. Green, blue, yellow, cyan, purple, white. So this is the color that I'm talking about, right? Where every solar light on the market right now is this color. It's kind of boring, but you know, it does its job. And then this is the warm white, you see? So it's hard to tell because, you know, my backdrop, this thing here is orange, but this is the, here, let me grab this. This is the color that's a nice warm tone. So it does this as well, right? And then now we're gonna go back to sync. So let me guys show you what is amazing about this light. So I'm gonna turn the other one on now and watch what happens, right? So look at the color. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just gonna turn this guy on, and we're gonna turn on the mode. We're gonna, oh, you know, it's shining it, so it thinks it's on. So let's not aim against it, okay? So now you see that it's on, and look what happens. Boom. That was pretty instant, but it instantly noticed that there was another light, and then it quickly somehow wirelessly synced each other, and now they're both projecting the same color at the same time. You see that? Even though they're not connected, but physically, but they are somehow wirelessly. So now we have yellow, green, blue, purple, cool white, warm white, red, just gonna let that run a little bit, cycle through just to give you an idea how it looks. But that's pretty cool. And there's honestly like there's I'm not sure what the range is, but I have one from one end of my backyard to the other, and they both have no trouble communicating with each other. So pretty cool. I don't know another solar light on the market that currently does this. That's nice. And then in terms of battery life, you're probably asking that. They pretty much last the entire night. Through, you know, just one day of charging, and these things are on throughout the whole night up till sunrise. So don't have any issues with battery life. Also because, you know, there's only 3 of these LEDs, but they are bigger, so they do draw more energy, but they definitely last the whole entire night, so there's no issue there. Alright, so now let's unbox the newer, not newer, but the other style lights. Okay, so I've never really tried these ones yet, but they are the same brand, and I would assume that they, you know, use the same internals. But the difference is that they don't have the projector lights. Okay, so let's take a look here. So user manual. Okay, same thing. Okay, so it does say the battery capacity. It's a 1200 milliamp hour battery, and if we look at the other model, it is the same. So they do have the same internals. This is a 1200 milliamp battery. So here it says it needs 45 hours to charge. This is the previous one, 45 hours charge, and it works for 15 to 18 hours. Pretty crazy. Now these ones, so these have more LEDs in them. So they use 5.5 volts, same capacity, 1200 milliamp hours, and charging takes 6 to 8 hours, and same, it works for 15 to 18 hours. That's a really long time, but kind of makes sense because from what I've seen from the other ones, they pretty much last the whole night. All right, let's take a look at these. So this is a 4-pack. Right, comes with the mounting hardware. I'll just take one set out for now. Oh, something fell out. Okay, same thing. We've got plastic exterior here. We've got the solar panel, but this one does actually come with the film. So but it does look like it's a matte finish, but still I know that over time, regardless of what material it is, they still start fading. So it's too bad that it didn't come with the film here, because I would have left that on. Okay, so this popped out, but this looks like the mounting bracket. So what you could do is you could put the 2 screws here. There's an arrow, and then you just slide it in. So you put this to the wall and you just slide it in and you have it mounted. So benefit of this, I've just noticed, is that it is slightly angled, right? So any snow, rain will just trickle right off of it, whilst the other one I noticed is that it is flat. So water, snow is gonna accumulate and stay on here. So in terms of efficiency, right, if there's snow on it, it won't be as great as one that is angled. But I mean, there are ways around this if you like this projector style, where you can just kind of install it slightly at an angle. Anyways, okay, back to this. So taking a look, it is definitely a smaller footprint here. And I've got the logo on the side. And looking at the bottom here, okay, so we still have the same, actually 3 LEDs here. And we've got here tips when replacing the battery. When replacing the battery, first tear off the sticker, open the battery cover, and then replace the battery. This is quite interesting. I've never actually seen a solar powered light that tells you that you can replace the battery. So what, replacing the lithium ion battery? Quite interesting. Oh, and actually allows me to open this. Oh wow. Okay. This is a first. So you can actually take out the whole battery here. So this, interesting. This is a 1200 milliamp hour. So they were correct here. It's a 18650 battery, 3.7 volts. Even has the time the data was produced. So 2023, May 13th. Pretty recent, actually. Interesting. Okay. Let's put that back in. Close it up. Wow, okay. That was interesting. Alright, so there is a on and off button here, and again, the same mode. So let's turn it on. And I'll turn off the studio lights. Boom. Right, now we have the blue color. So I'm gonna aim it down a little bit so you can see the reflection. And I'm gonna hit the mode button. Okay, so there is also a little strip here, so you can kind of see through. Maybe I prefer I didn't have it, but personal preference. All right, so I'm gonna hit the mode right, and we've got greenish or yellow, we've got cyan, we've got the purple, we've got the warm white. Okay, so this is nice. This is gonna be a nice tone to have outside. And then we've got the fading, and then we also have just the straight cut to different colors. And that's it. Okay, so actually we've got red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, purple, and warm white. Okay, so this one actually doesn't have the cool white color, like so the color that every other solar light on the market has, so which is quite interesting. But now let's see if it also syncs up with the others. Okay, so I'm gonna leave in this mode. And then now what I'm gonna do is turn on the other one for the first time. And on. And just like before, I didn't touch anything. And it's already syncing with each other. That's pretty cool. I like that. So let me just show you. If I press the mode right now, let me do it on this one. You see what happens? The other one instantly recognizes what the other color the other one is, and then it will automatically match it. So all you do is just press one button, the mode on one of them, and all the lights. So imagine you have like 10 or 20 of them throughout the house. You really just have to go up to one of them, and they all change. But I'm guessing what will happen in this case is that, you know, you can't have them all different colors. They basically all have to show the same color. Like you can't have one red and one blue. It's just they always sync no matter what. Okay, let me turn the studio light back on so you can see. Right, I'm just all I did was press the mode button, and they're not connected at all. So here we are. All right. These are the two solar lights, Fabstyl. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys found this helpful, and if you guys are interested in purchasing these, I will leave the link in the description below. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye.